Oh, this is so profoundly beautiful. This child. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So nice of you to check in, where today we're going to look at another contestant on The Voice Kids. I don't know about you, but it especially touches me when a child, now that's a loose term because some people call 10-year-olds teenagers, but a young person under 16, or let's say a pre-adolescent, when they sing incredibly well, when the gift in their voice and in their artistry and the natural charisma that shines out of them is so powerful, it really touches me even more so than when it is an adult singer. I don't know. There's something about the gift in a child that's, I think, more innocent. Not always more raw, but more raw, like more untouched by life. I don't know. So anyway, this young man's video popped up in my feed the other day, so I saw it quite by accident, and I listened to it once and I was like, whoa, this is very, very special. And I know to say special sounds so shallow. Sounds like I don't have better words to describe how I feel. But sometimes is something special about a person. It's something you can't put your finger on. It's an unspoken, undefinable quality to a person or to a performance and a voice. I think it's a combination of all of it. But this young man is called Lèandre Lacroix. I think I did that pretty Frenchy. In The Voice Kids of France 2022. And I haven't researched it further, but I had a quick look and it looks like he actually went on to do really well or even win the competition. So I haven't had time to check it out. But this is his blind audition, and he sang Et même après, je t'aimerai by Hoshi, which is a song that only came out in 2021. So when I listened to the song, I didn't know what it was about, obviously, because I'm not fluent in French. I can pronounce French a little bit, and if I sing French, I'll make sure of the pronunciation. But I found a translation of what it means, and it says in English, just give me a minute, because this is important. I mean, you can still see how special it is, but if you know what he's singing about, it's easier to assess or to marvel at how good, he did it. So the words directly translated says, excuse me, life is worth nothing if your eyes aren't in mine. Oh, I find it hard to make the connection. I turn pale without your hands. Oh, I'd give it all for you. I give you my body and then my voice. Oh, I could steal it all, I think. I offer you my gold and then my joy. I love you. How do we do? How do we do? I like you more than you like me. I love you. How to dress the sky. Of the color of your veins, will you love me? Will you understand what people mean who live recklessly? I love you for no reason. I love you so much. I love you my way. So it's a very mature song, which is always a slight concern to me when a very young person sings, a song with such, I want to say, adult content, or the content, the story, the lyric of the song is something that adults can understand who have been through some stuff. So as far as I can tell, he was about 14 when he participated here in the competition, with a voice that just started changing. It's not a changed voice yet, but there are some beautiful darker colors in a slightly lower range that's starting to develop. But anyway, so this beautiful love song, Blind Audition by Lèandre Lacroix, The Voice Kids of France. Let's check it out.
J'adore le piano.
Tu sais, la vie ne vaut rien si tes yeux ne sont pas dans les miens.
C'est Hoshi.
Où j'ai du mal à faire le lien.
Bon.
C'est beau.
Je deviens pâle sans tes mains. Oh, je pourrais tout donner.
C'est un garçon ou une fille?
Pour toi, je te donne mon corps et puis.
C'est un garçon ou une fille?
Oh, je pourrais tout donner, je crois. Je t'offre ton or et puis ma joie.
So clearly he's very nervous, which is understandable. His mouth is dry. When he does that, you sort of hear that sound of a dry mouth trying to swallow quickly. But what I want to talk about in the first part of the song is that speech like way that he's almost saying the words, singing them, but almost saying it. It's very intimate, it's very close, it's smaller, it draws you in, it's a little bit breathy. And this looks like it's in C minor, F minor. Yeah, F minor. So he sings a low A flat at one place. So really I should say it's an unchanged voice, but in terms of his height, I think his voice started changing. So the low was very comfortable for him and very beautiful. But yeah, breathy, small, intimate. It looks like, now that I have seen the translation, it looks like he really does understand what he is saying, even though he might not have had such a romantic love experience. But just beautiful and a very natural way to sing so far. Just seems very unassuming. It almost seems untrained. I'm not saying he is not trained, but it seems natural and raw, and I love it.
Chante bien.
Je t'aime, comment on fait? Je t'aime, plus que tu m'aimes, je t'aime. Comment revêtir le ciel de la couleur de nos veines? Est-ce que tu m'aimeras?
Ouais.
Est-ce que tu comprendras ce que veulent dire les gens qui vivent prudemment? Je t'aime sans la raison, je t'aime à rendre compte, je t'aime à ma façon, et même après je t'aimerai. Et même après je t'aimerai.
Sure. Did you hear the little vibrato at the ends of some of his phrases? Just a quick one. Je t'aimerai, and then it does a quick little vibrato. And he can go within one pitch and one syllable of a word. He can go and make a quick little decrescendo. And it just seems so connected to the lyric. Again, it seems organic, it seems natural. It seems like he's not thinking about it, he's just doing it. It doesn't look like a planned, rehearsed, in that sense, sort of intellectually planned and rehearsed way of delivering the lyric, but very organic, very natural. And of course he opened up more connected sound, more powerful sound. Da 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 da. Went into the A flat, B flat range, which for his voice probably is where there is power at this stage. But so many dynamics and so many different colors in the sound that he has produced so far in the song. But the coming and going, I give you more, but I'll give you less. I want to say this, but I'm not sure I should. That's the sort of emotion that I get from it. Really beautiful.
Et même après je t'aimerai. Et même après je t'aimerai.
Kenji s'est retourné, il a fait.
Je t'aimerai.
Wow.
Oh non, qui a bloqué Louane?
Je t'aime, comment on fait? Je t'aime.
Quelle voix?
Plus que tu m'aimes, je t'aime. Comment revêtir le ciel de la couleur de nos veines? Je t'aime sans la raison. Je t'aime à rendre compte. Je t'aime à ma façon. Et je t'aimerai.
Moi aussi, je t'aime.
Merci beaucoup.
Sublime. Sublime. Bravo. Bravo.
Yeah, so the reason I wanted to just continue until the end is to show what do I always talk about? Humility. You can't fake humility. Fake humility is arrogance. That boy, the way I see it, probably has a very pure heart and he's very humble. He's very, I think he knows who he is in a sense, so that he is overwhelmed by people's response. And then, oh my gosh, they love me. Not in that kind of way, but a genuine sense of, wow, I can't believe these people connected to me and my performance and my delivery of the song the way they did. Yeah, so beautiful vocal for me. Imperfect, but what's the saying? Perfectly imperfect. Because all the technical imperfections are so in line with the story of the song, the mood that he's creating, that is authentic to the lyrics. And it just, again, it seems so natural to him. And I mean, hello, then he flipped and did a bit of a falsetto sound, which is a slightly disconnected vocal folds, right? So it's slightly breathy. And he went a high C, a soprano high C. So effortless. Absolutely no effort for him. I also noticed something else. He doesn't seem like he's planning his inhales as well. His breathing, it doesn't seem planned. Maybe he planned it in rehearsals, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like sometimes he starts singing a line and he didn't even visibly take a good breath. And then he sings a long line sometimes with that seemingly no proper inhale. That to me is just a sign, especially in a young person, of such a great gift, a natural gift to sing. I always say it, but it's true. Some people have a musical gift, but a few people have a gift to sing. Everybody can sing. Everybody can learn to sing. Let me qualify my statement. I have taught people who cannot hold Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. I've taught them to hear their voice and sing in tune. But some people have the gift of a singer. They are a singer. When I look at them, I'm like, you are a singer. Because when they sing, something happens. Something changes in the atmosphere. Something connects with your heart. It's inexplicable. You can't put your finger on it. You can't quantify it. It is just profoundly beautiful. Profoundly beautiful. And how still and centered he is, even though he's nervous. It's another sign. It is a little bit frustrating to me that in some of the European The Voice shows, for the TV, broadcast sake, they allow the audience, the listener, you and me, to hear everything that the coaches say out loud all the time. And they talk over the music, and it frustrates me a little bit. But now that I've told you all these little things, I would like us to, it's only 1.5 minutes, I'd like us to listen to the whole thing one more time, without interruption. See if you can hear the different ways he uses his voice, from the breathy low to the fuller voice in the middle high, and then that semi-breathy falsetto sound going super high again. See if you can hear the quick crescendos and decrescendos, going louder and going softer, in one word sometimes. And notice his stillness and how you can see, well, his eyes go really big, right? When the one coach turns around, probably he's a huge fan of this guy. But apart from that, he just looks like he's working hard to connect, but he's definitely connecting to the song. So let's listen to the whole thing one more time. From start to finish, without me interrupting.
J'adore le piano.
Tu Tu sais, la vie ne vaut rien si tes yeux ne sont pas dans les miens.
C'est Hoshi.
Où j'ai du mal à faire le lien.
Bon.
C'est beau.
Je deviens pâle sans tes mains. Oh, je pourrais tout donner.
C'est un garçon ou une fille?
Pour toi, je te donne mon corps et puis.
C'est un garçon ou une fille?
Oh, je pourrais tout donner, je crois. Je t'offre ton or et puis ma joie.
Chante bien.
Je t'aime, comment on fait? Je t'aime, plus que tu m'aimes, je t'aime. Comment revêtir le ciel de la couleur de nos veines? Est-ce que tu m'aimeras?
Ouais.
Est-ce que tu comprendras ce que veulent dire les gens qui vivent prudemment? Je t'aime sans la raison, je t'aime à rendre compte, je t'aime à ma façon. Même après, je t'aimerai. Et même après, je t'aimerai. Et même après, je t'aimerai. Et même après, je t'aimerai.
Kenji s'est retourné, il a fait.
Je t'aimerai.
Oh non, qui a bloqué Louane?
Je t'aime, comment on fait? Je t'aime.
Quelle voix?
Plus que tu m'aimes, je t'aime. Comment revêtir le ciel de la couleur de nos veines? Je t'aime sans la raison. Je t'aime à rendre compte. Je t'aime à ma façon. Et même après, je t'aimerai.
Moi aussi, je t'aime.
Yeah. I think I've said enough. Go and check it out without interruption from me either. It is just beautiful. I'm actually keen to go and check out what happened next in the journey. It looks like there was like a final 3 or 4 thumbnail that I saw with him in it. So I'm really keen to follow and see, does anything come of this? Did anything come from him participating in this competition? I think it's really profoundly beautiful. If it was in my language or a language I could understand, I would have felt it even more. Of course, that's logical. But you don't even have to know what it's about to just feel something, just that voice, that whole person standing there. That to me is a massively gifted young singer, and sure, really beautiful. So thanks for checking it out with me. Please subscribe if you haven't. Like the video, share it with people. And remember that we have a Patreon family that you could join. The link is in the description. I'd really appreciate it. Until we speak again, please take care of yourself.